Hey YouTube, now I have my battle video double battle against my friend Dony, who plays at the waiting battle season this season. So I have my team Tyranitar, Rotom-Heat, Salamence, Among Us, Kangaskhan, and Zoomer, and his team was Disco, Tyranitar, Venusaur, Ferrothorn, Scrafty, and Charizard. I chose to use Rotom-Heat, Tyranitar, Kangaskhan, Mega Charizard, and Among Us. Meanwhile, Dony chose to use Tyranitar, Ferrothorn, Scrafty, and Charizard. Let's see how it went. So Dony sent out Scrafty and Charizard. I opened with Rotom-Heat and Tyranitar. So Tyranitar is a threat for Charizard, meanwhile Scrafty is a threat to Tyranitar. I also threatened his Charizard with Rotom-Heat because of the Thunderbolt. So he opted to switch Charizard into Tyranitar, which is a good move. And he knew that I would protect, so he predicted I'm right. So this turn is fake out Scrafty, but now his Tyranitar threatened my Rotom because of his Rock Slide, if it existed. So I went to protect my Rotom-Heat and switch out my Tyranitar into Among Us. So I predicted that Scrafty would do big break to my Among Us, which is not super effective, and it got chip damage from the Rocky Helmet from the Among Us. So still the Tyranitar is the threat for the Rotom-Heat. They are gonna switch into the Charizard, which is now the Charizard is threatened. The Among Us, I opted to the Rage Powder and Willow Whips his Tyranitar to choose the attack to the half. So the Rotom-Heat would not get much damage. It's about 50%, and got the 2 damage from the Sandstream, which is okay. Among Us now is in bad shape because of the Charizard, and the Charizard now is going to evolve into Mega Charizard Y, being the Sun, and now definitely Among Us is in very bad position. So I have opted to protect my Among Us, and Charizard knew that I am going to protect, so he's predicting me right, and they're gonna pulse my my Rotom-Heat, but it didn't kill, and I Thunderbolt his Charizard. Still it got very little HP left. So what's next? Okay, I switch up into my Among Us into Tyranitar, and I think I went to protect this Rotom-Heat. So I bring up my Sandstream, and Rotom went to protect. Charizard is hit with, and okay, so I predicted that he would Rock Slide with his Tyranitar, so that my Tyranitar is threatening the Charizard. Okay, burn damage to the opponent's Tyranitar, so the opponent now switch out his Charizard into Scrafty. Scrafty went to intimidate the Rotom-Heat and Tyranitar, and I switch on my Rotom-Heat into Kangaskhan. and I, just to be safe, I use protect in case that his Tyranitar would earthquake my Tyranitar. So now this is the next turn. So he knew that I would fake out his Scrafty, so he switched his Scrafty into Ferrothorn, and unfortunately I went to fake out his Ferrothorn. So Iron Barbs plus Rocky Helmet. Let's see. Okay, that's much damage from the Iron Barb and Rocky Helmet, while Ferrothorn only received very little damage to the Steel typing. Now my Mega Charizard is very low at HP, so on the table now is against me, and took damage from the Sandstream, the burn damage to the opponent's Tyranitar. So I switch out my Mega Charizard into Among Us back, and I pulse his Ferrothorn with my Tyranitar. So it switch out into the opponent switch out his Tyranitar and the Scrafty went into the mid-date, and Ferrothorn maybe 40% damage from the Dark Pulse. The Ferrothorn used Curse to increase his attack and defense, meanwhile reducing the speed, which is not relevant to Ferrothorn, which is good move. So I made a mistake. I don't. Okay, the Ferrothorn cheated my Tyranitar, so it's gonna take sapping the HP from the Tyranitar. His Ferrothorn and Among Us not doing anything because on the rage border. I expected that he would break my Tyranitar. Now switch out his Ferrothorn into Charizard, bigging up the sun, and I went to protect. Scrafty crunch. So I was too defensive into playing this game. I'm too afraid. I was too afraid with his Scrafty. The Lychee taps is damage to his Charizard. So my Kangas being out, switch out my Tyranitar into Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan, and I went to protect the Among Us. Scrafty still asleep, and this is the first turn is asleep. So it's the next turn maybe it will wake up, but in the third turn it guarantees that it will wake up. So I switch out to play safety Tyranitar, and I Sucker Punch in case that this Charizard would do hit wave or any move. Kangaskhan is on 4 HP, and maybe in next turn if it's buffeted by the Sandstream, it will be killed. So now I use return on the Scrafty. It would kill the Scrafty. Now Scrafty went down, and the opponent only had Tyranitar, Charizard, and Ferrothorn. His Tyranitar got the burn damage Now the opponent sent out Charizard, bringing up the sun with his ability Drought, and I just want to play safe, so I use a double attack on my Tyranitar and Rotom-Heat. So let's see. My Tyranitar now is a threat to his Charizard, but his Tyranitar also threatened my Rotom-Heat. So he revealed that Charizard has a Solar Beam. So now I switch out to Among Us. Heat Wave and Rotom avoided, which is not really relevant, and Among Us went down because of the Heat Wave, which is super effective, plus the Sun. Now I killed the threatening Pokemon, that is Tyranitar. Now the last is Rotom-Heat and Tyranitar against his Charizard and Ferrothorn. So from the speed type, Charizard is faster than my Tyranitar. So now that this is tough decision, so he opted to decompose my Tyranitar, not kill the Tyranitar, and it's now the Tyranitar killed with Charizard. It looks like Ferrothorn now in bad shape because of the Rotom-Heat has offered a heat, which is fire type, super effective 4 times to the Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn avoided unluckily, but I got lucky since the Ferrothorn was flinched in by Tyranitar. Like, so the last is overheat by Rotom-Heat would kill the Ferrothorn. So that was a good game.